The absolute nightmare of online spoilers.
Since the dawn of time, man's always shared one instinct that's been passed down for generations, and that's an inability to not immediately yap about a movie that came out 2.5 seconds ago. Nowadays, if you are so much...
And already, I want to say, there used to be look, I think it was like unspoken or something. There used to be a rule for games and for movies and TV shows for you're not supposed to talk about it until 2 or 3 days after it releases. Like, the movie just came out. The second you get on Instagram, clips. Like, I have to evade all forms of media until I see the movie because there's literally spoilers everywhere.
Is a single day late to seeing something, I guarantee you some dickhead is going to be covering your entire feed with blurry cam footage of Supergirl 2.5 seconds after the premiere. I can always tell when a new game's just come out because my YouTube homepage turns into a freaking minefield of those endless all bosses and ending videos that comes from some dude speedrunning the shit out of the new Donkey Kong day one so we can cram every single frame of the game into a single thumbnail before any other person has even finished downloading it yet. Like, how the fuck is your unemployed ass able to play?
Bro, like games like Elden Ring. Bro, when I first started playing Elden Ring, I didn't get the game super late. I got the game a week after it came out. Not even, less than that. I got it like 4 or 5 days after that came out. And there's already how to beat every boss, bro. Even Melania, OP, OG, original Melania. How to beat. I'm looking for a build. Like, come on, bro.
Through a 60-hour game the day it comes out just to ruin it for other people. Like, genuinely, how is that even possible? And it's not just clout chasers on Twitter you gotta watch out for. Nowhere is safe from spoilers these days. Even Duolingo is posting Jujutsu Kaisen spoilers. Like, even if you went outside to touch some grass.
I've been evading JJK spoilers, but, like, I already know stuff, bro. Like, even when I find something out about a spoiler, I try to evade it and forget it immediately. Like, distract my mind. But it's like, it just keeps going. They just keep reminding you. Yep. So you're like, bro.
So you can go into Marvel's Thunderbolts blind. You still get to the cinema and get spoiled by the poster of the movie. We're at a point where, like, if you're invested in literally anything, you are expected to, like, drop whatever you're doing and quit your job to plant your ass in front of the TV. So you don't end up like me, who didn't realize that waiting 5 days to watch the new episode of Invincible would mean that the official Amazon YouTube channel was going to be posting about how Rex fucking dies before his body was even cold yet. Like, if I'm looking through a thread on Reddit about, like, the best plot twist of all time and end up ruining about 15 movies I haven't seen yet because I'm a dumbass, that's on me, okay? Because it gets to the point where there's some stuff that's iconic enough to have been absorbed into, like, the greater public consciousness, which is why not even the video Jizz in My Pants was safe from ruining my ability to watch The Sixth Sense for the rest of my life.
Bruce Willis was dead at the end of Sixth Sense. I jizzed in my... Fuck!
I think a week is, like, fair game, okay? I found an article that says, like, 24 hours, which is the dumbest shit I've heard in my entire life. Like, sorry, not everyone can immediately binge...
Exactly, bro. I swear there used to be a rule where it was like 3 or 4 days. Like, get at least, or like a week or something. Like, give people some time, bro. 24 hours after the content has released is all I got before y'all spam me with spoilers? Are we serious?
14 hours of Stranger Things in one night to compete with your unemployed ass. I think I get kind of lucky down here in Australia because I trade having functional internet for a time zone that's so cooked that it basically means we get, like, every movie a day earlier than the rest of you fuckers. So there's this, like, beautiful 24-hour period for me to get my ass to a cinema where none of you goddamn Americans can take it from me. But maybe the worst mistake I've ever made in my life is being friends with people that wouldn't drop their entire work week to see Superman with me, no matter how many times I told them to quit their jobs. So I had to wait an entire week to see that shit while being absolutely railed by spoilers. Because I knew the second that I didn't make it to the advanced screenings, I was going to be seeing the entire
Superman is such a good one. I literally just watched this movie two or 3 days ago. And it's because I couldn't see it the day it released. And I already was finding out. Like, I knew Supergirl was popped up before I even watched the movie. Like, and so I was like, bro, like, the big ending's already spoiled. It's already spoiled the characters that are in it. It's already spoiled that he gets his ass kicked the whole movie. Like, I already knew the movie, so I wasn't even in a rush at that point. And all that happened within the span of like 2 to 3 days after the movie dropped.
Single time that I looked up anything about this movie, but my entire feed was being plastered with those like half-assed spoiler tags where people like try and bury the actual spoiler down a couple paragraphs as if my eyes go straight to that and not the giant fucking picture you attached. Like, what, am I not meant to spend 85 hours a day on Twitter? Come on. And then you have to do like that goofy shit of trying to gaslight yourself into thinking that maybe it was just a meme, okay? Maybe I Eat Pussy 556 didn't know what they were talking about. I mean, I still enjoyed the movie when I finally did get to see it like 15 years later, but I think I would have had a better time with it if I didn't already know in advance that Superman gets kicked in the dick. And it's not like I can even be mad about it, because like I don't hold it against anyone for wanting to talk about how good that shit was. But some people treat spoilers like they are life or death, okay? Like every now and then you get these really great news stories of like grown-ass men pointing guns at their colleagues or threatening to shoot someone in the fucking head for almost spoiling The Force Awakens. Yet people like driving past the lines of the midnight releases for Harry Potter books and yelling spoilers through a megaphone, which is unfortunately really funny.
Attention shoppers! Voldemort kills Snape!
While wearing their custom printed Snape kills Dumbledore shirts and billboards that they also paid
That's
for.
such like, I'm not gonna lie, you're so lame if you do this. If you do anything like that, use spoilers as a threat. Use them as a threat, or you just spoil people just to spoil them, bro. Why? Why? Well, if it's for a YouTube video and you made some money, okay, you get in your bag, they got spoiled, boo-hoo. Bro, you're doing this for free ski, bro. You're doing this for free ski. You're going to just spoiling people. Like that, I'd probably fight that guy. If I was standing in line to get a movie to watch, or standing in line to watch a movie, and some dude that's read the book comes along and screams on a microphone the spoiler, bro, how do you not walk up and punch that guy?
Kills Dumbledore.
But there is never going to be a movie that people are as dramatic about spoilers with than Avengers Endgame. You just had to be there, man. This shit was like the Wild West. Teachers were like terrorizing actual children with spoilers. Marvel fans jumped a guy in Hong Kong for yelling the ending in a crowd. Some NFL guy tweeted out, "Rip my dog Tony Stark" on the day of release, and people started a petition to get him fired.
Spider-Man dies!
Luckily, I got to
Themselves
see
saw that they made,
Endgame
$1
like the
billion
day it
in opening
released.
weekend. They just
I got to
decided
see
that
this the
everyone
day it
had seen the
released.
movie already and immediately started posting their own spoilers. Like them dropping the trailer for Far From Home like a week after it came out, where the first 2 seconds tells you that Iron Man dies.
Everywhere I go, I see his face.
And it got to the point where like I wasn't even seeing the movie for fun. I was just going so I could use my phone again. Back when people used to actually care about Marvel, they worked out that they could start using the collective terror of their entire fan base as part of the marketing. Like for a while they had this whole bit going on where Tom Holland and Mark Ruffalo were being followed around by trained snipers because they were losing Marvel millions of dollars every time they did an interview.
Wait till you see this next one. Everybody dies. Dude. Not everybody. No.
No way he did that on purpose. I seen this clip, but there's no way he
One
did that
time
on
Mark
purpose.
accidentally live streamed the first 20 minutes of the Thor Ragnarok premiere because he's 120 years old and doesn't know how to turn his phone off.
Mark turned up to the Thor Ragnarok premiere and Instagram Live the first 20 minutes.
And then there was the time that Tom Holland opened a poster of Infinity War while he was live on Instagram. That was definitely, absolutely not staged. That's why the text isn't mirrored like the rest of it. But no matter what they do, no multi-billion-dollar movie studio is a match for an underpaid caterer who wants 50k likes on Twitter. Toby and Andrew being in No Way Home was like the worst kept secret, maybe of all time. Like between all of the generational photoshops and...
I already knew they were gonna be in it. I seen No Way Home the day it came out too, but I didn't get spoiled on this. I just knew they were gonna be in it.
Reddit theories,
like there was just a lot of theories and stuff I had
undergoing
seen.
an FBI interrogation.
But
every time
afterwards,
he went on a
yeah,
talk show because
you
all
knew
of the
he was
hosts
gonna
were
be in it.
competing to see who can get him fired.
We do have to ask you about Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody's
You know we have
saying
to.
everybody's saying there you may be in it. There's a cameo.
Is it called Spider-Man 3 because there are 3 Spider-Men in the movie?
You're in the new Spider-Man, No Way Home. Congratulations.
And even though knowing about the villains in advance already had people speculating, for the most part, they did their best to keep their involvement in the movie a secret. Oh, a HD video of Andrew Garfield on set just leaked? Oh, okay. Even if this video was leaked by someone who I assume Kevin Feige keeps in his basement to recreate that scene from Casino Royale every night, Marvel spent months trying to gaslight everyone into thinking it was just deep faked. Like there was a fake video
like...
someone made showing how he fake deep faked the real leak. This dude was thinking in fucking parallel universes. But because there's like 5 million people that work on movies, there's no way there isn't going to be like at least one guy.
Yeah, I think that way too. I don't know if that's what he's saying, but like so many people work on the bigger movies now, like how do they not get spoiled? Or how does something not get leaked? You know what I mean? Like it's bound to get leaked.
20k likes on Twitter.
Need to
So,
start
of course, we got
signing more
even leaked
NDAs.
Photos that spoiled Daredevil and Tobey Maguire. Even the toys were snitching on this movie. Absolutely nothing
The
about No Way Home.
toys, bro. the toys for especially Marvel in the Jurassic movies, bro, they will drop the toy collection before the movie even released. I was so upset because I already seen what D-Rex looked like before even going to the movie because they had the D-Rex toys already out. I seen the full Spino thing because they had the Spino toys already out. Bro, what are we doing? Same thing for Jurassic World 1. They did that with Endom. Bro, I knew what it looked like because they released the whole toy collection before they even dropped the movie.
Was kept a secret. I even found a Reddit post that compiled like a list of all of the shit that came out for it. And like, look at this, man. They have the whole last movie in here. I swear to God, the entire news cycle of superhero movies is being run by like the kind of people.
Brand New Day. They're already rolling out.
The reason
like,
why they have to make their movies
filming
entirely out of green screen.
Bro, that's not like. It's rare for stuff like that to pop up. But for this Brand New Day, bro. Oh, here's the filming. Oh, here's this. It's like soon as they get any inch of leaks, bro, it has to send it out, show everyone. So I have to literally evade social media for certain stuff. This Spider-Man, anything I see, anything Spider-Man related, I don't even look at it. I can't look at it until the movie comes out because it's probably a spoiler for something.
Anytime they
I don't want to
actually
see
go
any of
outside,
it, bro.
it means
I want to
we're
just
gonna
watch
get
the
like
movie.
2 billion leaked set photos of Tom Holland's suit.
I've seen all these already.
These people are so obsessed with uncovering every single goddamn detail because they'd rather read about it on a spoiler subreddit before they even finish making the movie. But like, people are sending drones into the set of Avengers Doomsday. I feel like I already know the entire plot of that movie and they literally haven't even finished writing the script yet. Like, between all the leaked concept art and dog shit AI videos, I know that Doctor Doom is going to look like Iron Man. I know that the Avengers are going to fight the X-Men from the Fox movies. I know that Doom is going to have a normal face. I know that Loki is coming back for like the 20 billionth time, as well as every single goddamn character in the entire movie. And it's not like I'm looking for this stuff, man. Twitter just do be like that. And I just don't get it. Like, if I had it my way, I don't even want to know if there were dinosaurs in the new Jurassic.
Like, bro, the Rebirth. Like, I'm not letting this go. Rebirth. Literally, okay, I don't blame them for this because they didn't have much. I guess they didn't have a lot of money for marketing and advertising. But they literally dropped the entire T-Rex scene, the entire raft chase scene. They dropped it. You could go watch it before you even went to the movie. That, like, bro, what are we doing, bro?
Park, okay? If I'm already
like,
gonna
why
go
are we
see a
dropping
movie,
whole
I kinda wanna, like, find this
scenes?
stuff out as I'm watching it and not 18 months beforehand, just so some Twitter news account can pay their rent that month. But like, as a kid who thought the Transformers movies were going to be the closest human equivalent to seeing God, I can tell you that shit has always been like this. The only difference is that I was reading it in magazines instead of while doom scrolling Twitter. Back when Transformers 2 was coming out and for some reason Paramount didn't want everyone to know every single detail about the plot, there were dudes hacking into Michael Bay's computer to get their hands on 240p images of Devastator's balls. I remember that like enough stuff got leaked that Michael Bay himself had to come out.
Yeah, like
and
it
say
used to be like 3D models and stuff like that. You had to search. You had to actually either search or, like he said, you just open up a magazine and it was in there. But you used to search for like spoilers and leaks and stuff. And now you can just scroll and it'll just pop up.
They were putting out their own fake spoilers to try and hide any actual details about the movie, which was basically his way of pretending that the extensive list of the cast details and leaked toy photos were totally made up. And I think it's kind of crazy how much more sacred spoilers are now, unlike back in the day when they literally just didn't give a shit.
Wow, what an ending! Who'd have thought Darth Vader was Luke Skywalker's father?
Like, when Walmart accidentally dropped a Rey toy for The Force Awakens that came with a lightsaber before anyone knew she was a Jedi yet, Disney nuked it and the guy that leaked it, like, off the face of the planet. And then you compare that to 15 years ago with The Phantom Menace, where the soundtrack that dropped before the movie came with a song called Qui-Gon's Noble End, immediately followed by Qui-Gon fucking dies. You didn't even have to buy it to see that shit. It was just, like, on the back of the box for anyone to see. They even put out the whole Lego Star Wars game before Episode 3 and let you just play through the entire movie's plot, like, a whole month before Revenge of the Sith came out. So you could be an absolute menace on the school playground that week. But you know, all of this still doesn't hurt as much as being spoiled by a goddamn Funko Pop. Because making merch for movies takes about as long as it does to make the actual multi-million-dollar blockbuster, they start making the 14 landfills worth of Funko Pops like years in advance so they can drop in time for the actual movie.
Yo, do people that collect Funko Pops out there, like, why? Like, they don't. If you unbox them, they don't do anything. They are just like, why not just collect action figures? See, why do the people that collect Funko Pops not collect action figures? I know, and I'm mainly saying this because, yeah, maybe they collect other things, like they're just collectors maybe, but I see a lot of like girls, especially with just a wall of just Funko Pops, and they don't collect anything else. They just collect Funko Pops. Or like I'll see some guys that just have a wall of Funko Pops. Why? What's the appeal?
But sometimes
the
someone messes up
exclusivity,
and it ends up coming out way earlier than it's meant to. Like when McDonald's docked the entire cast of Captain America 4 before we even had a trailer yet. I'm so glad I found out that
New
Super
Red
Sonic was
Hulk.
in Sonic 2 through a shitty McDonald's toy instead of the actual movie. Thank you so much.
New Red Hulk was gonna be in the movie because of McDonald's. That's actually how I found out. I didn't even know he was gonna be in it. Oh, and then they dropped the trailer and then showed his hand. So
You capitalist piece
like,
of
there's
shit.
no
And
such
dude, if I
thing as
spent
a
6
surprise
months
anymore.
dodging spoilers for Sonic 3 only to make it to the premiere and then get handed a Super Shadow popcorn bucket, you would have actually seen me on the news, dude. And as if I needed more of a reason to hate Funko Pops, these guys genuinely do not give a shit. You don't even know the amount of surprise villains and twists that these ugly fucking pieces of plastic have given away.
Yep.
Like, not even
The
last
Godzilla
year.
one was for
Two of
me
these things
too.
gave away like the twist in the Agatha show, which was devastating.
Because I used to
me and the
work.
other
I used to work at Five Below. I don't work there now, but I used to work there, and they sold Funko Pops. And when the Godzilla movie came out, they literally had Mecha Godzilla Funko Pop. What? I didn't even know he was in the
watching
movie.
it. But truly,
What?
no one gives less of a shit about preserving spoilers than Japan, when 90% of anime episode titles are the most on-the-nose plot explanation of all time.
But is this really the end of Optimus Prime? Find out in tomorrow's exciting episode, The Return of Optimus Prime.
Oh my god, I wonder what's gonna happen in that episode. Half of every season of Dragon Ball is just telling you the whole plot of the episode and the big ass
Yeah,
title
that's
for the
why
first 10
on your
seconds.
website you're supposed to go to the settings and, well, I don't know where y'all watch anime. That's why where you watch anime, on your Crunchyroll, you go and you hide the title, and it'll just show episodes 1, 2, 3, 4, or it'll show like panels, but it'll be the same picture.
It's not even 60 minutes into the series.
Freaking
yet here
Fly
we
is
go,
still here from
Goku
last week,
dies.
bro.
And you know, when they brought it over to English, they at least changed the title so it wouldn't spoil the plot of the entire episode. But then sometimes you still get stuff like The End of Vegeta, which I guess is still better than Kami and Piccolo both die. Son Goku survived. The Z Warriors are all resurrected. You know,
No way
just in
these
case
are
you didn't want to
actual titles. That's
actually watch
crazy.
the episode, you literally just tuned in to watch. Like, that is crazy to me. They really just did not give a shit. They could have totally just put that at like the end of the episode, but they didn't. They do it because they hate you. Anyway, that's about all I wanted to complain about this time. Thank you guys so much for
Yeah, no, like, really, to wrap this up, like, can we bring back not spoiling stuff immediately? Give me a week, bro. Give me a week. Like, what are we doing? But that's never gonna happen because there's whole pages and there's money involved now to it. People gotta make bread, and they make bread off spoilers and leaks, especially from manga and stuff, bro. Like, I actually, all right, never mind. Video's ending.